So, why use iRecycle? Well, basically, it's just this big opportunity that has been presented to our city, to our community. You know, it's inside and outside tech life. It's just a great opportunity. And if we look at the place we live in, what surrounds us is our city is now the most contaminated in our country. Even it goes atop places that have way more people, more than double the amount of people. But still, we managed to remain in that position. Now, this is a tool that we can use as the community we are, which is environmentally friendly, aware of the world issues. We can use this to fulfill our purpose and maintain a better lifestyle and quality of life for us and for our future. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is our app. It's called iRecycle, and it's a Prepa Tech initiative. So first, when you start, it's a very welcoming main screen, which goes after the translations screen, which happens when you open the app. But this is the second one, and what we can see here is this switch, which is used by us for like statistic purposes, just to see how many people are joining the initiative from outside and or from inside the tech campuses. So you get to choose this it's only for outside use. Now here you're presented with all the campuses, right? So you choose one, for example, you get the info, the areas marked, and then below that you see that it says how many bins are in each zone. So you use the map for this. Now the total bins is just a number that may serve you for, checking the potential of the campus or for any information you may need though. So yeah, you can reset the info and that refreshes this box. You can reset the whole process and you're sent back to the main screen. So we can just choose another campus. Now, you can also decide to, when you click here in the About the Team button, you can also decide to read about us, the team members. Here it says all our info that we are Prepa Tech students. What's our drive? Where did it come from to put the efforts into making this a real thing? So yeah, it's just an explanation, a pretty basic explanation of the idea and information you might want to know about us. And then you can just click back to main and start the whole process over again. So yeah, that's how it works pretty much. Thank you.
Our target customer is dissatisfied with the fact that modern society doesn't care about our planet we live in. Our customer sees a need to change and is ready to start with it, since the same customer thinks about maintaining or improving the ambient he lives in. For them, specifically, it may not be a really big problem, but they see it big as in world in general. So it's big enough for them to invest time on solving it. That's a mainstream that an environmentally aware customer can get. We suppose that our target customers are either leading awareness groups or just taking measures on their own. And just to talk a little bit about our team, we are currently 2 students from Prepa Tech Campus Santa Catarina. We decided to develop this app as our final project for this semester. We are passionate about this problem because in our city, the contamination is seen in great quantities, so there is where we saw a need to fix this problem, because it is affecting all our citizens, including ourselves and our course. Currently, our roles were split in halves, as you may have guessed. Emilio is performing half of the workforce of this company. He's in charge of the promotion. So basically, his main objective is to let people know about this app. He's trying to find new ways to get the product to the people. And Mauricio, me, who is currently in charge of fixing everything wrong with the app itself and adjusting the idea to fit the population and make it each time more relevant and known. So the usage quality. We are currently being helped by our teacher from Prepa Tech Campus Santa Catarina and other people who are having this same skill. We aren't expecting to sell too much copies since right now the app is only for Monterrey and only for Prepa Tech. We expect our app to reach around 3,000 to 5,000 downloads in 6 months to 12 months. We plan to sustain our income by implementing ads in our app and a button to donate money to the company so we can keep expanding this app and develop more apps that will help our prepas. There may also be certain dependence on tech sponsoring the initiative. What will let us know we succeeded? Well, in 1 to 3 years, the difference will be noticeable, since this affects a lot of contamination processes. The skies will be clearer. That means that the air we breathe will be cleaner. Bus mostly, seen in other ecological initiatives, will be our success. Since we are a lot of people, that is what it is about. Hopefully, all this leads to our end goal, making this topic an important part of the life at Tech. Hopefully making enough money to open a new well-positioned recycling centers for all people to participate in this initiative.
This app allows people to get a fresh start when it comes to adapting to a more environmentally friendly lifestyle. It helps plan the course of action to be taken based on the amenities their nearest tech campus offers. Our app literally gives them the information they need to complete what should be their main task when becoming environmentally friendly. This main task refers to the following of the 3 R's, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Very basic knowledge on this topic. It will also show the part of the status quo that is the problem, how easy it is to get involved in this initiative. The app helps get rid of laziness of the current status quo because laziness can translate to indifference in this type of problems. Therefore, this project tackles the problem directly from its roots. Since this is a tech initiative, we will use a name for promoting the product. This name will be used in mediums that go between the app and the people. Take App Store or the Play Store, for example. Announcing it in any of the two, using the tech name and maybe the logo. Well, of course, not as the actual app name, but just as a promotion, will get us a lot of clients over the days, months. Depends on how big of an impact this will end up having and how big of a disruption to the status quo it will end up being. We actually don't have any competitors since this app is exclusively for tech centers. After performing an analysis, we found ourselves with plenty of strengths since we are very cheap to run. With only a few purchases, sponsors like Tech itself will want to go in on the action, or the initiative as we may call it. Our biggest and only weakness is our lack of coding knowledge, being the limits for this project. We can also seek help though. Teachers or outside of the campus characters can help us. Opportunity-wise, we have a lot since we can just use the existing centers that are connected to the campuses with little effort. We can also easily get tech sponsoring since we are actively students and are always inside the campus. The only persistent threat to our project is the fact that tech campuses can at any moment decide not to participate in the initiative anymore. That may ruin our app's main idea, the tech status quo disruption, which is our main idea, to disrupt the current status quo at the tech. But it's worth considering. We are not taking anyone's place, so we pretty much created a place by making a app that is specialized in this same content, this same area with so much detail.